Superman actor Dean Cain was recently asked by TMZ about how he feels about Superman being a film that's pro-immigration. And he said that this film is more than likely going to fail because it's not really Superman being pro-immigration and that the film is woke. The worst Superman of the modern generation, yes, Cavill is better, Dean Cain believes that James Gunn's Superman is too woke to be successful. So, let me just get into what Dean Cain was talking about. So recently, he appeared on TMZ where they asked him about how he feels about Superman, Hollywood currently, and everything that's going on. First and foremost, he said that Hollywood has gone too woke, and he called out all these companies for making changes to various things, various characters, approaches, talking about how modernizing things shouldn't be happening, whatever. We're going to bypass all that and just get to his direct Superman quote, because this is what he said, and I quote, "Superman has always stood for truth, justice, and the American way. And the American way is immigrant-friendly, tremendously immigrant-friendly." End quote. Now, there is more to this, and I want to just go piece by piece. So what he says here is right. 25 plus years ago. Yes, Superman used to be about truth, justice, and the American way. Used to be immigrant-friendly. Most of you know I'm an immigrant to the United States. Love the country for, saving me from a war, bringing me here. I aspire for all these heroes that are American-made because they are the heroes I looked up to, hence why I love Captain America, hence why I love Superman and all that. Obviously I love this country for everything it's done for me and my family, so I could never bash the country for that, and I never will. Make no mistake about it. But I think this is where he's misguided. He's stuck in an ideology and a view of the United States from pre-2000. Where it was more immigrant-friendly and truth, justice, and the American way was Superman. But Superman, much like America, has changed with times. And today, America is not immigrant-friendly. As a matter of fact, people are not coming here to vacation anymore because of what's happening around the United States. That's just a fact. You can look it up. And please don't use Fox News or CNN because both of them lean one way and the other in extreme ways. I suggest looking at news outlets that cover both sides and cut it down the middle to tell you the facts. And then he goes on and says, I think bringing Superman into it, I think that was a mistake by James Gunn to say it's an immigrant thing. And I think it's going to hurt the numbers on the movie. I was excited for the film. I'm excited to see what it is. I'm rooting for it to be successful. But I don't like that last political comment. End quote. And again, Dean Cain, I think he's stuck in his old ways. If he would have kept up with Superman, he would know and understand Superman has become more of a symbol of humanity in general and far less America, hurrah. And also the whole immigrant thing has become more prominent as, well, specifically the United States over the last couple decades has really turned backwards and started to go back on what it was founded by, which is immigrants, and I get what he's trying to say, but I just don't think he's grasping the whole reality of it. And again, this is one of those old man yells at clouds, boomer doesn't understand thing, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's his opinion. We don't have to agree with it, but we can't point out that maybe some people are stuck in their ways, and I think that that's fair. And I think you guys will agree that I'm tackling what he said with a pretty open mind. And I'm not just here slamming him. I'm not. Because I love Lois and Clark. I thought that was a good series. That was the Superman series that I watched when I moved to the United States and made me fall in love with Superman more than when I was a smaller child. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, look, Dean Cain, I think he is one of the worst Supermen. I put that in there as a joke, but he doesn't hold a candle to many of the others. And like every scene he was in, he would do that cross arms thing. And it just kind of got like, oh, come on, don't cross your arms for once, man. I know it's a nitpick. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, he has his opinions. Everybody has theirs. But saying Superman should stay out of this, it's not it, man. Superman is an immigrant. He is the immigrant in DC Comics. Him and like Martian Manhunter and Hawkgirl and countless others. Like, that's their whole thing. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.